in the Middle East. Let's bring in Ghaith Al-Omari, Senior Fellow at the Washington Institute for Near East Policy. Ghaith, good to be with you again. We just heard from lawmakers weigh in on the situation in the Middle East. What is your biggest concern right now after what we saw transpire over the weekend?
I mean, I am actually less worried about the Lebanese front. It seems Hezbollah is not interested in escalation, but Iran has other proxies that it might mobilize. We have the Iranian-backed Houthi militias in Yemen, who have already targeted Israel. Iran itself has vowed to attack Israel in response to Israel's killing of Hamas's leader, Ismail Haniyeh, in Tehran. So things are still extremely volatile, and I suspect that the next few days we'll see some more attacks. So the question is, will they be done in a small scale as we saw this weekend in Lebanon, or are they going to go all out and then drag us all into a war? It's completely unpredictable.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that question, Ghaith. I mean, do you think there are still fears, that is, of an all-out regional war?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, look, first of all, you have the Houthis, who are, let's say, less than a responsible actor. I mean, just recently, they bombed the oil tanker that's going to create a huge environmental problem in the Red Sea. So these are not ones who are calibrating, but the Iranians themselves. The Iranians also benefit from disruptions. Now, they have to calibrate their attack in ways that also do not harm them. But there are enough actors in the region who will benefit from escalation. By the way, Hamas itself will benefit from the escalation. One of the objectives of Hamas's leader, Yahya Sinwar, on October 7th was to ignite a regional war, and he will be doing everything that in his power to make this happen. So we're definitely not out of the woods yet. Things are still very, very volatile.
Yeah, and as we know, the recent high-level talks in Cairo did not end with a peace deal or release of hostages. However, discussions continue at a lower level. Are you optimistic that a deal still can be reached?
Unfortunately, I'm not. And unfortunately, look, I mean, if you look at both sides, I mean, this round, I would say most of the blame, when I talk to Egyptian, Qatari, and even American officials, would say on Israel. Israel is putting new conditions. But if you look at it analytically today, neither Netanyahu nor Hamas have an interest today in a ceasefire, because they both feel that time is on their side. Hamas is hoping for a regional war that would let off some of the pressure, and Netanyahu feels that his military strategy is putting more pressure on Hamas. The U.S. has no interest in collapsing the talks, because if the talks collapse, then we go into a real full escalation. So we're having this kind of, holding pattern of low-level talks, but no one is expecting these to produce anything.
Ghaith, we're almost out of time here, but how do you think the Biden administration is handling this situation?
Look, strategically, I think they're doing it well by sending 2 carrier strike groups, by sending a nuclear submarine. They sent a very clear message to Iran. I think part of the reason that Hezbollah did not escalate too much is because of that. But unfortunately, as of yet, they don't have a regional strategy. We are deterring, but we are not being proactive in terms of just diminishing Iran's capabilities. Unless Iran feels that its own assets, not its proxies, but its own assets are at risk, then it will feel that its disruptive action is cost-free, and so far we have not created the sense that Iran itself is under threat.
Yeah, I guess we will simply just wait and watch and pray. Ghaith, always good to be with you. Thank you so much for weighing in.
Thank you.